What is up? We are live. Back. Not back. Wow, we're new show. March Sadness, I guess that's what we're calling it. We are here. We're going to be doing this for every round. There's going to be more of us next time, hopefully. We had 3 people that couldn't make it today, but that's all right. Going with the OG live cast as per usual. G-Russ, Chube, James, all here. Don't know what order we're gonna pick in. Didn't really discuss that. But we're gonna talk about some stuff first while people move in, and then we'll start making our picks. Surprise tournament teams, fellas.
North Carolina.
UNC.
Wow. I feel like that was the obvious pick. I was gonna go surprise teams that didn't make the tournament. I was gonna go West Virginia.
It's because UNC took their spot.
Well, I think it's unfair that the AD of North Carolina is the head of the committee. I think that's some bullcrap right there. I think that we should let like some random D2 school be the head of the committee.
Let me be the committee.
No.
Yep, throw James on the committee.
I would put UC Irvine in it over UNC.
Anyway, Juris, you got a team?
Give me the volume.
Team that didn't make it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think West Virginia's the obvious choice. I think they were like 6-13 maybe in quad one, whereas North Carolina was like 1-12 or something. So I think that says the most because these are the best teams and they had a better record against the best teams in the country. So I think West Virginia's the obvious team.
There you go. Who has the toughest path to the national championship?
I was looking at it. I think Florida had a pretty tough path.
They do.
I was going to say.
Yeah, having to play winner of UConn, Oklahoma, then the winner of a Memphis, Colorado State, Maryland, and Grand Canyon, and plus they have Texas Tech and St. John, Arkansas and Kansas, all in that little quadrant. That's a hard quadrant, and can't forget about Missouri and Drake. Drake is a big favorite for an upset. That's probably the hardest path. I still think they can win it all.
That's what I was going to say. Florida got St. John's, Texas Tech, like I said. Plus, you got UConn in that 8-9 match up there. Yes.
I think Auburn has a little bit of a rough path. Assuming they do win their first game, they do have to play Louisville or Creighton. Creighton has a very good big, and you've seen in March the past few years, teams that have elite bigs oftentimes win games. So even if they do beat Louisville or someone like that, they have to go against Michigan probably, who has a couple of good bigs there. Danny Wolf won, and I can't pronounce their dude's name. James, how do you pronounce it?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay. All right.
It's
And
two
then even
7-footers that can facilitate the ball.
Yeah, and then if they don't play Michigan, they'll probably play A&M, who beat them already in the regular season. So I think their path is kind of underestimatedly hard.
I think that bottom half is weak, though.
Yeah, it is.
Chube, you got a team?
What was the question?
Who has the toughest path?
No, I mean, I kind of agree. I was going to say Florida. I think they're the most well-rounded team, honestly. But, I mean, UConn, having to play UConn game 2, if they beat Oklahoma, that's going to be a tough matchup just because it's UConn. And then, again, like, Maryland's good. They don't have much depth, though. That kind of concerns me. But then Memphis is always a good team. Good old Penny. Texas Tech's also scary. So, I don't know. I think they have the toughest path, but I also think they're the best team in college basketball. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
All right. Let's jump into some picks here. Shout out, James. Let's jump into some picks. We are going to start with the South first. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to pick – we're not going to explain how far the team's going to make it, how far – because we've already filled out brackets. We're not going to – some of us have filled out brackets. We're not going to say how far a team is going to go. You can be like, I really like this team, give hints, but we're not going to reveal that till later. We're just going to make first-round picks here, upsets, picks, all that. We're going to discuss it. I don't know what order you all want to go in.
Hunter has to go first.
Hunter has to go first.
All right, I'll go first. Then we'll go James, Chube, Grant. How about that?
Nah, James gets to go last.
Okay. You two can figure it out. All right, let's jump to the first matchup. We have Auburn taking on the winner of the 16 play-in game between Alabama State and St. Francis, Pennsylvania. This is a no-brainer. I think Auburn's got it in the bag. I don't think Auburn scares me a little bit because I don't have a lot of faith in them, but I think that they get a win in this first round. Alabama State, St. Francis, I think, play tomorrow for the first playing game. So, be excited to watch some March basketball there.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to it. You've got the regular season champs of the SEC versus potentially Alabama State. So
don't be hating.
I'm hating. I'm not hating. I'm just saying that it's Auburn, and Janai Broom is going to go. He's going to have like 30. So give me the number 1 seed of the tournament, Auburn.
I'll go for Eagle. I don't think there's much to be said.
Should have been Jackson State, but we'll go with Auburn.
There you go. Let's jump to the 8-9 matchup. Louisville versus Creighton. Creighton, the runner-up in the Big East. Louisville, the runner-up in the ACC. Kind of interesting how that folded. I'm going to go Creighton here. Louisville as a team, you lose to Cooper Flag. You lose to a Cooper Flagless Duke team in the ACC final. You get blown out. They have a lot of injuries too. I feel like Louisville is somewhat limping into this March Madness tournament. That's why I'm going Creighton. They also played St. John's pretty well the other day and beat UConn. So let's go Creighton.
I am actually going to go Louisville. I like Lamar Jackson, and I think the turnaround that this program's had in the past couple years, I think they should honestly be higher than an 8 seed. So I think actually this is a tough draw for Creighton because Louisville's a good team. And yeah, like I said, they're able to play for something, play for this coach. He's fired him up, get him ready to ball.
Just like show that real quick. I will I'll go with Crane here. I think Louisville was underseeded a little bit, especially near the end of the year. They got hot before the injuries. Crane does have a ton of size though. They do have Culprinter. He came back, and I think Robbie Ashford is their point guard's name. And experience in March is always a good thing to have, and I don't think Louisville has enough of it. So I'll go with Creighton.
Stop the madness. Stop the madness. Louisville is number 10 in the AP poll. They're also 23rd in KenPom compared to Creighton's 37th in KenPom. Both teams are hot. Both teams are 4-1 in their last 5, being runners-up. The ACC is deeper than the Big East. I do think St. John's is a great team. I had to chew out one of my friends the other night for not knowing who what's his name? Crap, now I don't know him.
Rick Pitino,
the Godfather. I don't like Creighton. I think Creighton is shooting a little better overall. But this Louisville team is scrappy. They got some swag. I hope they wear their blackouts at Save the Ville. And their coach looks like Vic Blends. Give me this Louisville team. They're also 10th in the AP poll and have an 8 seed. So they have a little something to fight for. Give me this Louisville team.
There you go. Let's jump to the 5-12 matchup. We got number 5 Michigan taking on number 12 UC San Diego. I'm going to go Michigan here. Big Ten champs. James is going to get a hat and or put a jersey. Nope, just a hat. Big Ten champs. This Michigan team I feel like is very underrated. Not a lot of people saying, hey, look at Michigan. A 5 seed, 5-12 matchup. It's always one of those. It's always the matchup that concerns people the most. San Diego, a good team, not a great team. Michigan's a great team. Michigan gets the win here today or Thursday.
Yeah, I'm going to go Michigan again. They've got the size, and I just think obviously winning the conference championship, they're hot right now. So, I mean, UC San Diego, no hate on them, but running into a team like Michigan right now is trouble.
Yeah, I agree with both of you. The ability to play 2 centers at the same time is just such a huge advantage, especially being able to guard and play defense. I think that I know that UC San Diego, I do know their leading score is averaging 20 a game, which is big. So if he does have a good game, UC San Diego will compete. But I just think that Michigan is too talented here against UC San Diego. So I'll go with Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan's got 3 guys averaging double digits, and Danny Wolf is almost averaging a double-double, which for the college level is insane. And we'll just call him Vlad Golden is their other center. Both of them are playing lights out, but also Trey Donaldson brings some of that hunger, some of that fight that you need in March Madness to go deep. I think this is a Sweet 16 team. I think they'll probably lose to the winner of Auburn and Louisville. But yeah, UC San Diego has not seen 2 7-footers. And this is their first time in March Madness. So I think their first time playing at this level. Pretty easy. It's the Wolverines every day of the week. I don't even need to go into stats. They also won the Big Ten, the second best basketball conference behind the SEC. Go Wolverines.
There you go. Let's jump to the 14-13 matchup in Texas A&M versus Yale. I'm going to go the Aggies here. Yale, good chance to upset them. Not going to lie as I look more and more into this Yale team, but I'm going to go with the SEC just because I have a little bit of conference pride left in the SEC, even though I do hate every team in it. Besides Tennessee. That's why Texas A&M, I think Will Wade has a really good tournament, sets up an interesting 4-5 matchup. And yes? Oh, Wade Taylor. Sorry, my bad. There we go. Will Wade, head coach of the McNeese State, whatever they're called.
Pokies.
Pokies, there you go. That's why I'm going with A&M. I like the 4-5 matchup that could set up, but it wouldn't surprise me if Yale gets the upset. Hey, Chube, it's your turn, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Texas A&M. Just SEC. I'm lagging, guys. Can y'all hear me?
Trolling.
Just make your pick. Somebody tell him to make his pick.
Chube, pick.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me
Yes. Yes.
now? Bro, our Wi-Fi up here has been really bad the past 2 days. I couldn't. I was talking. I'm going Texas A&M. I'm gonna keep it short just in case. Just in case I start tweaking again, but give me the Aggies.
Yeah, I also go with Texas A&M. I feel like Wade Taylor could shoot them out of this game. You know, he's one of the most streaky players in the country, in my opinion. So Yale does have that to look forward to, but Texas A&M is the best offensive rebounding team in the country, and I think that's going to help them a ton here. So I will go with Texas A&M in a close one.
There you go.
The numbers are pointing to Texas A&M. I'm not going to lie. This Yale team's hot, though. Wade Taylor is streaky. I think he gets cold. Let's see. Yale shoots better free throw percentage by 4%, and they're better from 3 at 7%. A&M commits 17.3 personal fouls per game. And A&M has 2.3 more turnovers. I know they out-rebound them. I know they're better Kim Pom. I know they're better net. I know they're actually ranked. I don't care. This Yale team, they're going to be doctors and engineers and lawyers, and they're going to be working on Wall Street. But they're geniuses. They're going to beat the Aggies, those farmers. They scream farmers fight. Give me the geniuses over the farmers. Yale Bulldogs.
Hayes, will you please stop? We can hear you, buddy. Grant O'Quinn is unmuted. Anyway, let's jump to Ole Miss. The what?
I love the restarted 4 comment. And the where did Chubb go?
Yep. While we wait for Chube to join back, I guess we can work on this. Ole Miss first, the winner of the 11 playing games, San Diego State and UNC. All right. I'm going to go Ole Miss here. I think either way, I like Chris Beard as a coach. I think that he's one of the better coaches in college basketball. UNC does not deserve this, and I think that they're going to be, lucky for some reason to get into it. They got lucky to get into it. San Diego State, I do think will beat UNC. but Ole Miss will beat San Diego State. So going with them. Almost upset Auburn in the SEC tournament. And they played them close. So, Juris or Chew,
Chiefs here.
I don't know if you heard my last pick. I picked A&M.
we heard you, buddy.
Okay, sorry. The Wi-Fi up here has been really bad the past 2 days.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's my hot take. I think if UNC wins, they beat Ole Miss. If SDSU wins, then Ole Miss beats SDSU. I think UNC, with how much everybody's hating, that's going to fuel them and just kind of fuel that program and all the players, especially the fans. Because, I mean, UNC fans travel. So it's not like UNC is just a slouch team. They're a blue blood of college basketball. So I think, honestly, I think if UNC beats San Diego State, they beat Ole Miss.
I agree with what Chip said. I think UNC, they have a fire under them a little bit. They're playing talented enough to win both these games, I think, against San Diego State and Ole Miss. And I think, that they feel motivated, because I think they even know they shouldn't deserve to be here, but I think they're going to go out and prove why they should be. So I have North Carolina beating San Diego State and then beating Ole Miss.
Stop the mouse. Stop. I'm repping maroon and white right now. I can go ahead and tell you, Chris Beard is not losing to a team that doesn't deserve to be in there. Also, this just came out. North Carolina behind schedule after travel issues lead to late arrival for first four. They can't even travel right. This team doesn't belong in March. They belong in the NIT or the CBI. It's stupid. Get him out of here. Regardless, both teams have to play a game first. Hunter, please do what the comment says. And I hate Chris Beard. He's not a good person. He's actually quite a terrible person. He beats his wife, and he's going to beat this San Diego State UNC winner.
I will not be doing that. Let's go to Iowa State versus Lipscomb. Listen, hey, can we take that? Anyway. Anyway, Iowa State versus Lipscomb. Iowa State, injured team somewhat. They were the number one team in the country. No, not the number one team in the country. They were for a little bit. They lost a couple games in a row. I am not a fan of this Iowa State team. I don't think they're as good as people say they are. I did pick them, but I think Lipscomb, out of all these matchups, I think Lipscomb has the best chance of having the upset here, in my opinion. I think Lipscomb is I'm afraid to see what was put. But yeah, that's why I'm going Iowa State. I think that nah. Okay, please stop pulling it up. Chris Beard beat his fiance, not his wife.
Oh, they're now husband and wife.
Anyway,
he beat his fiance, and then
I'm going to Iowa State. Iowa State gets the win. Lipscomb, I think, does have an opportunity to upset them. If I'm a betting man, I would bet on Lipscomb. Not gonna lie.
I got some buddies that play baseball at Lipscomb, but I'm gonna pick Iowa State. I think this is just. Iowa State's a really good basketball team, so I love Lipscomb. I've played a couple games there, but give me Iowa State.
A quick shout out to former Maryville point guard Joe Anderson, who's now the starting point guard at Lipscomb. Yep, he beat Chubes Bearden Bulldogs on a buzzer beater a few years ago. So good for him. He actually won the conference MVP, so good for him. Unfortunately, I am going to go Iowa State though. Lipscomb does have somebody who's averaging 20 points a game. Jacob, I don't know how to pronounce that last name, so we're not going to try. But I think. Thanks. Whatever James said. So I will go with Iowa State though. I think they're too talented. I think they're maybe a little bit better coach. TJ Ogle, whatever is a rising coach. So I will go with Iowa State.
Hold on. Can I get a bowl with white rice?
You're so fat.
And steak. No beans, no vegetables, just steak and white rice. That's all I want. Thanks, Eli.
How many ways can you say fat is what I just heard.
That's code for get everything on the menu.
All right, pal.
All right, moving on. Yep.
No, you don't need lettuce in it, guys. James, make your pick.
Lipscomb has 5 guys that are averaging double digits, which is kind of hot. But 4 of them all play 30 minutes or more. I don't know how I feel about that. I asked the Instagram AI. They're making their first tournament appearance since 2018. The Jacob kids averaging 8 rebounds. Iowa State has the 10th best defense nationally and excel at forcing turnovers. That is what's going to lead them to win, is the fact that they can force turnovers. If they can do that and they can lock down this team and stop 3 of the 5 guys, they're cooked. Give me Iowa State. I think they'll lose in the next round to Ole Miss.
Good pick, Snapchat AI.
Instagram AI, actually.
Oh, my bad.
Let's go to the 7-10 matchup. Marquette, New Mexico State. I'm going to go New Mexico State here. Rick Pitino's
It's just
son.
New Mexico.
It's just New Mexico.
Oh, my gosh. New Mexico. I'm going to go New Mexico here. I think New Mexico, Rick Pitino's son, head coach there. I like New Mexico. Marquette doesn't excite me. Not a fan of what's his name up there. Shaka. Yeah.
Shaka
Don't
Smart.
like,
God,
I don't like Shaka
oh.
Smart. So that's why I'm going to go New Mexico. Hey, Chew.
What? I'm doing research here.
You want me to go?
No, I'm just going to go Marquette. I just think – I really don't know much about either of these teams, I'll be honest. I was trying to look stuff up, but, I'm going to go Marquette. Historically, Ja Morant, I like him.
He went to Murray State.
Yeah.
Well, I was
You're
getting
thinking
there.
of
Marcus
you're thinking-
Howard.
Yeah, you're thinking of.
Same difference.
Hayes,
I'm still
if you
gonna go.
keep typing in this chat that I'm fat, I'm going to ban you.
Mods, get him out. No, I'm going to go Marquette.
What? Who banned him?
I
Was it
wasn't
me?
serious.
No. You
Hunter
guys make
did.
your pick.
Guys, we need to get this
I
going.
will go with Marquette. They have top
I would
5
get-
point. They have top 5 point guard and Cam Jones. He's the best player in this game. And
That's what I'm thinking of. He's
big time
gross.
players do big time things. So I'll go with Cam Jones. Marquette.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
No, it's the other last
It
person.
looks like let's
Hunter,
see.
why'd you ban Hayes?
I didn't ban Hayes. You
Yes,
all
you did.
banned him. Grant, unban him.
Unban Hayes.
I don't know
first.
how I didn't ban him.
Let's see. Marquette is at a size deficiency when it comes to playing New Mexico, and Marquette's only 3.5-point favorites. I like that line, and there's a Patino involved. This is a gut feeling pick. It's a 7-10. Also hate Shaka Smart in March. I like the New Mexico Lobos. I like the Lobos. Give me the Lobos.
Hold on, I'm working on getting Hayes back. Guys, we're gonna get him back. Let's go to the 2 matchup here. 2:15 matchup. Michigan State versus Bryant. I've got Michigan State. I think they will get the win. I'm a big fan of Tom Izzo and what he's got at Michigan State this year. Bryant, don't think that they have a real chance to do anything this year. So Michigan State.
I'm gonna go Michigan State as well. Izzo's a great coach. So, I mean, there's really not much to this. Yeah, Michigan State.
Yeah, I'll go Michigan State.
Zach Etter, or I'm sorry, not Zach. I was going to say Zach Edey. Doug Etter is no longer on the team for Bryant and Tom Izzo in March. Michigan State.
Let's go to number 1 seed Florida versus 16 Norfolk State. Norfolk State. Sorry.
Norfolk State. I love that team.
This is a disaster. I've got Florida. I like Florida personally. Florida gets the win. There you go.
Yeah, there's really not much to this one either. Florida's the most well-rounded team in the country. They have size, they have depth, and we saw that in the SEC championship. Give me the Gators.
Yeah, I'll go Florida.
Florida, hottest team in basketball right now. Should be easy. Also, Hunter, I hope you enjoy that.
I'm trying to get Hayes unbanned. I don't know who banned him. It wasn't me, I swear.
I think Mods unban Hayes. I think that was my voice
Mods.
command.
Mods unban him. Let's go to probably one of the more interesting matchups of the tournament. Number 8 UConn versus number 9 Oklahoma. Hey man, I'm gonna go the University of Connecticut. I don't like Dan Hurley, but I'll pick them here. I don't think Oklahoma is as good as people think they are. There you go.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna. This is tough. This is really tough. I don't know. I'm gonna go UConn. They know how to win. I mean, obviously they've won the last 2 national championships, so I'm gonna ride the Huskies here. And I like Oklahoma. I think the SEC is a powerhouse, obviously, and so they're gonna put up a good fight. But give me Connecticut.
I'll also go with UConn. When you look at Oklahoma, they have one good win in a neutral site against Arizona. All their other big games have had some losses, and in the SEC they didn't do great either. At the end of the day, love him or hate Dan Hurley, he's probably a top 5 coach in the country coming off back-to-back titles, so I'll go with UConn.
Very similar stat-wise, but Oklahoma forces more steals. Didn't they beat? So they only lost to Kentucky by 1, lost to Ole Miss by 3, beat Missouri by 12, beat Texas by 4, beat Georgia by 6. Both Texas and Georgia on the road. Lost to Kentucky by 1, beat Mississippi State. Did get slaughtered by Florida, but didn't they beat Michigan? Yes, they beat Michigan. And Louisville and Arizona. Quit sleeping on these Sooners. Boomer Sooner, whatever they say in that weird state. I don't like Dan Hurley. Give me OU.
Hold on.
Hayes is back.
Breaking news. We're back.
Who is John Deere?
Yeah, I don't know who John Deere is.
Oh no! Hey, Mods, get John out of here.
Greasy, Carl.
We've got number 5 Memphis taking on Colorado State. I've seen a lot of people on TikTok say, "Hey, Colorado State's got a shot." Memphis, though, what's his name? Grant dropped 40 the other day.
Penny Hardaway.
No, not Penny.
Hold up. Let me look. It was
What's his
probably
name? I shall not.
Mikey Williams. Was it PJ Haggerty?
Yes. There you go, Eli. PJ Haggerty dropped 40 points. That's why I'm going with Memphis. I don't think Colorado State has a shot. I'm not a big fan.
John?
Oh my gosh, who banned John?
That was
James.
James. That was James. I saw him reaching.
James, unban him.
I banned John Deere. I don't know how to unban him. I
That
should
was
have
my
put him in
sister.
timeout. For you to actually negative ball knowledge.
I think you put him in oh, did you ban him or just give him timeout?
No, I banned
Ban
him.
that-
Your turn.
I did ban him.
Ban that BMAC guy.
I'll go with Colorado State. I feel like they make it every year.
I got him.
Somehow, and for some reason, they beat you. Or sorry, that's wrong side. They beat Boise State, who was one of the teams on first 4 out list. They beat them twice, so I'm gonna go with them. They always make it for some reason, and I feel like everybody's always picking them to do the upset. So I'll go with Colorado State.
John's free.
No.
James,
Who'd you say?
who's your pick, James?
Colorado State's in this every year, and
Stop
I put him in
timing them out.
timeout. I don't like that kid. Put him in timeout. They're in it every year. Memphis struggled the other day against Tulane and didn't look great against UAB. And State dogged them in Memphis. So let's just put Colorado State as the winner here.
Oh, wow. Barrett Roberts checking in from downtown. Lipscomb all the way for Barrett.
You know, he could actually join the show.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
You want to join late?
Yeah, you can join. I don't care. We'll throw him in there. This show's a disaster, but we're having fun. Ain't that right, guys?
Yeah.
We've got Maryland and Grand Canyon. If this was women's basketball, I'd be picking Grand Canyon all the way. If you know, you know. But if not, this is men's. Maryland gets the win. There you go.
Yeah, I'm going to go Maryland too. I said this earlier. They kind of struggle with depth. They don't have the depth of some of the other top teams like Florida. But I think they do get the win against Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I'll go with Maryland.
John's in timeout.
John was timed out.
As G-Russ picked.
Yes.
Yeah, I picked Grand Canyon last year. The Lopes. Didn't they win last year?
I don't know.
Like one round?
I know they didn't. I don't know.
I
You're
got
thinking
no
of
clue.
Bourbon.
Doesn't matter. Terps are winning. They got a sick mascot. That'd
Missouri
be a good boy.
Drake. Oh. Missouri Drake, James. That is probably a child you're talking about. Missouri Drake. Speaking of Drake, there you go, James. I'm going to go Drake here. I don't like Missouri. I don't think that they've got a shot. I think that Drake is a very good school. Good Drake.
I hate Drake. I hate his music. But for real though, I think everyone is hyping up this matchup because of how good Drake is. I'm still gonna pick the Tigers. I think it's one of those overhyped upset things where everybody's, oh yeah, whatever. Anyway, everyone's hyping up the upset. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think SEC dominance. I mean, Missouri beat Florida. So, Missouri has the capabilities to beat any team in the country. As proven, give me the Tigers.
I agree with Chube. When you look at Missouri in their biggest game on the road this year was at Auburn, and they still scored 68 points. And when you look at their wins, they beat Alabama, they scored 110. Even in their losses against Tennessee, they put up 81. Against Kentucky, they put up 83, and at Florida, they put up 81. So they can clearly score. It's just a matter of can they defend, and I think they can defend enough to beat this Drake team. So I do agree with you, but I think the upset is overhyped a little bit, so I'll go with Missouri.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Drake plays such a slow form of basketball that Missouri will not be able to come down to. Missouri will try and outpace them. They won't be able to. Drake won the Kendrick beef, and this song is fire. Give me Drake all the way.
We're going to copyright. I don't think he won the beef either, but let's go to
we don't own the rights to this music.
James. You have to sing it if you want to play it.
If I could just get next to you,
No.
be all right.
No, you have to sing it without the words.
We always say some other time. Why won't my tears work? It's been a decade since I've cried. I've got no dog left in the fight. The bark don't match the light.
Anyway, don't know what happened to y'all. Let's go to Texas Tech, UNC Wilmington. I'm going to go Texas Tech. UNC don't think has a shot. Go Red Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going to go Texas Tech as well. I think they have a chance to make a deep run in this thing, so give me the Raiders.
My Chipotle is
I'll also go with Texas Tech.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
Go Red Raiders. Also, I'd love to see that clip, Grant.
We'll make a clip out of it. We'll post it to our. You're welcome. Kansas, Arkansas. Two head coaches. One coach is a blue blood. One coached a blue blood. I've seen a lot of people hype up this quadrant the next game too. This is probably the best 4 coaches that you could have in a quadrant. I'm gonna go Arkansas here. This Kansas team has not been very good. I've watched them play multiple times. I've not been impressed. And I think that if Arkansas can get hot, and they get hot at the right time, Arkansas beats this Kansas team by a lot, I think. So that's why I'm going with the Razorbacks and Coach Cal. Don't think that they're – yeah.
I'm going to pick Arkansas as well. I think everybody wants to see Arkansas and St. John's matchup just because of Patino and Calipari. So I'm going to pick Arkansas.
I'm going to go Kansas. I think that the only thing that I see in Arkansas's favor here is Boogie Fland is coming back to start practicing. But at the end, we
Boogie.
saw what Zach Edey did to what Zach Edey did to Jonas Adu last year, and how he just completely bullied him. And I think Hunter Dickinson could do the same thing to him. And I don't think Big Z for Arkansas is good enough to defender to handle another elite big. So I'll go with Kansas here. They're both teams are very talented, both have 5 stars, but I think Bill Self's the better coach, so I will go with Kansas.
Will you bring me a fork?
Oh my gosh, so fat.
Why is there cheese on it?
You don't like cheese?
Are these mine? Hold on. Intermission.
Guys.
Let's go ahead and go to the next matchup. Wait, James, go.
Coach Cal sucks in March. Kansas was the number
right,
1
you dummy.
team in the nation in the preseason poll. I think they have more depth. And, Arkansas is a little high.
Give me a
right
fork.
now. I feel like I'm going to be bad, or I'm going to feel bad picking Kansas. But at the same time, I genuinely think they're better than Arkansas. And I hate Coach Cal.
Wow.
Go
No words
Kansas.
there. Let's go to the 2:15 in this region. St. John's versus Omaha. They got a tough team in Omaha. I think Omaha is a team that a lot of people kind of look over just because St. John's is a very popular team this year. Here's the thing. Rick Pitino can coach.
Thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good boy.
Good boy on stream is crazy.
Anyway, I'm gonna go with St. John's here. I think they get the big win, and not a big win, but I think they get the win. So there you go.
Yeah, there's not much to this. St. John's is a good basketball team. I've actually watched a couple games from them. And like I said, with the last matchup, I think everybody wants to see St. John's and Arkansas. So give me St. John's to beat Omaha. Although it is cool, Omaha, this is the first time they've been in the tournament. So shout out to them.
I'll also go with St. John's.
I'm going with St. John's. What does tick me off is celebrities like Spike Lee that have been to one game and think they are the biggest St. John's fan on the world. I do not like you, Spike Lee, for anything that you stand for, that being the New York Knicks or St. John bandwagonry. I hate Spike Lee. Omaha, congratulations. I don't hate you. I feel happy for you. It's your first time. Congrats. But the Godfather never loses. Give me St. John's.
Duke versus the winner of the American Mount St. Mary's. Duke.
Duke.
Yes.
I don't I'm going to go Duke. I actually don't think Cooper Flag should play in this first game, but give me the Blue Devils.
I'll go Duke.
Duke. Say thank you.
I'm not saying thank you.
Thank you.
My new polo.
Saints.
Number
All
8,
right, moving on.
Number 8 Mississippi State versus number 9 Baylor. Sorry, they're both number 9. My bad.
Man, I hope Baylor wins this game.
Who did I pick in this one?
I don't know.
Oh, I picked Mississippi State, James, because I like
Good
the
boy.
SEC. I hope.
Good boy. Say it back.
Would you stop eating and make your pick?
I'm starving. I made my pick, Mississippi State.
All right, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna go Mississippi State as well. I think I know what the ACC, I believe, sent 11 teams, or no, it wasn't the ACC.
Big East.
The Big East. Yeah, sent 11 teams. A lot of them lost in the first 2 rounds. I actually don't think that's going to happen this year, just because of how good the SEC was. I think the competition is going to bring out the best in a lot of teams. So I'm going to go Mississippi State here.
I'll be the outlier here. I'll go with Baylor. Mississippi State's biggest win, according to ESPN, is Pittsburgh and at home versus A&M. And to me, those aren't crazy good wins. And VJ Edgecombe will be a star in the NBA one day, and I think we'll see that in this first game in March. So I will go with Baylor here.
Oregon Liberty up next. I'm going with the Ducks. Yes, James?
I never picked Mississippi State. I would like to make my case on why Mississippi State is going to win this. They force more steals. I feel like they're a more well-rounded team. I think Josh Hubbard will get hot. I think Riley Kugel will actually make a shot. But I'm not going to jinx myself. I know every time I pick Baylor, it's always the opposite. So I'm actually picking the Baylor Bears.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. I'm prepared for that.
It looks like a commitment flip.
It is a commitment flip.
Wow.
My next 4 years are at Baylor University.
Oregon Liberty. I'm going with the Ducks. I feel like the Ducks were one of the most underrated Big Ten teams this year. Liberty, on the other hand, won the Conference USA. Good team. I don't think they have a shot against Oregon, I'm going to be honest. We've been live for 40 minutes.
And we're not even halfway done. I'm going to go Oregon.
I'll also go with Oregon.
Oregon.
Arizona, Akron. Arizona.
I'm also going to go Arizona.
Arizona.
James?
Oh, I'm just a kid from Akron. Go Arizona.
BYU, VCU. I feel like – nope, I went with BYU. BYU, good team, but sorry, Chief. Good team. VCU, another one of those teams, kind of like Liberty. They had a really good season, but didn't really play a whole lot of people. So
I'm going to go VCU. Wow. That's insane. I'm going to go VCU. We're just going to move on from that comment. That's ridiculous. I'm going to go VCU. I think they're going to shoot the lights out, and BYU is not going to be able to keep up offensively.
I love BYU. You good, Hunter?
yeah,
I loved BYU the whole year. I love the way they move around with their offense and everything. When you look at their wins, they beat Baylor. They beat Kansas at home by 34, which I think says a lot, and they won both games against Iowa State, and they also won at Arizona. I think those wins are just too good for this team to be upset in this situation, and I will go with BYU here.
Virginia Commonwealth is such a tough name. BYU does play the game the right way, though. I think I want to go BYU.
a lot of clips.
What you mean? You want to expand on that?
They just great part of the country, super religious school, so they're all locked in on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
And they paid a dude like millions of dollars to show up for 1 year. So BYU, they play the game the right way.
All right.
I think just walking a mile as Hunter is hard.
Whoa!
I'll be right back. I have to go get the garbage from the street. My next
What?
pick is Wisconsin.
All right. Taliban. I'm inflamed. Wisconsin versus Montana. Montana got a star player. I think he averages like 30 a game, close to.
What?
He averages a lot of points, GS.
No one ever just.
Their
Their lean score averages 13 a game.
Sorry, my bad. Anyway, I'm gonna go Wisconsin.
I'm gonna go Wisconsin as well.
I'll also go with Wisconsin. John Tonje has been the best transfer this year. Same said Wisconsin.
There you go. St. Mary's versus Vanderbilt. Anchor down. Commodores get a win. Back in the tournament for the first time since a little bit. I think they're going to win.
I actually agree. I'm gonna go Vandy as well. Beat Tennessee. They can win the big game. And again, SEC man, give me Vandy.
I'll also go with Vandy. I think their play style is kind of lethal to other teams. They play fast. They want to get a lot of shots up, and that proves so against a defensive team like Tennessee when they played them at home. So I will also go with Vandy here.
All right. We're going to wait for James to get back. So
Feel free to say more comments.
Or we could just go to the
About Hunters.
next. We could just go to the next pick, and then
Or
he
you
can
could-
say.
or you could just do question and answers right now.
Yeah, Q&A.
Q&A.
Hunter, do you have diabetes?
No, I do not.
Let's get that checked.
Oh. No, I'm not.
What's my next pick? Vanderbilt.
St. Mary's. Okay, bet we all just picked Vandy.
St. Mary's is weak and not as smart.
Roll, Tide, roll.
Yeah, this is an obvious one. Give me Alabama.
Alabama.
Would never catch me dead supporting my rival. That being said, go Bama.
I like that.
Not
Houston.
my rival, though.
Houston versus Southern Illinois upstate East Coast. I don't know who this goal is. Who is your team? Who is SIUE?
I know the final word is Edwardsville.
I think it's Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville.
Shout out. Houston wins.
Yeah, Houston is defensively incredible. So
I will go with Houston because Hunter likes Cougars.
Hunter likes Cougars. I'm down for that.
Mine's not a Cougar.
Yum, get you some. I'm down. Look at him eating his food. Holy.
I hope you heard what I said.
I heard it. That's not
Next,
right. Oh, yeah.
put the fork down.
Good boy.
You're so obedient, Hunter.
All right, Gonzaga, Georgia.
Gonzaga.
I'm gonna go Georgia. I played baseball with Blue Cane when I was like 7 years old for like 3 years. So
Hop off.
I'm gonna go Georgia.
This is the guy who thought Montana dude was averaging 30. He's
bet.
averaging 13. I'll go with Gonzaga. They're actually number 9 in net, and I think that says a lot. So I'll go with Gonzaga. Whatever.
I like that tattoo.
Gonzaga.
What just happened?
Just got a comment in from BMAC Sports Cards. Chubby, stop. Or no. Y'all want a fun fact about Hunter. This
Yes.
could get dangerous. Yes, BMAC, please spill the beans.
Clemson, McNeese State. A lot of people saying McNeese has a good shot to beat them. Clemson gets the win. I think Clemson is one of the best teams in the country. the amount of clips that we have from this show is going to be incredible. That is not true.
You're
We have
right.
not had
3. You're right.
no. We have not had ramen noodles in this house for a month. Clemson gets the win. Shub.
I'm also going to go Clemson. My pitching coach went to McNeese, but I'm going to go.
Wow!
Exposed.
You lied. We lied about the ramen intake.
I'll go with Clemson.
Wow.
The McNeese dude has aura. Amir Khan.
Good call, BMAX Sports Cards.
I hate all this. Illinois versus winner of Texas and Xavier. Illinois. Wait,
Purdue High Point?
We forgot one. Purdue High Point. Purdue.
Purdue.
High Point.
Okay.
HPU.
Health Points United. I'm going to Illinois.
Wish you had that. Hunter, you need to go there.
Hunter.
Health
Can you
Points
say,
United.
but my income backwards?
All right, moving on.
Hunter, how good are they? Little food review.
They're good at late night.
We know. You eat 3 of them.
I eat 2.
All right, next pick.
Oh, it's me. Sorry. I will. Wait, who is it?
Illinois.
What you got?
I said Illinois.
I'll go with Illinois.
Illinois.
Hunter
If I
knows
need
the
Illinois.
next 4 weeks.
Ooh.
Of crumble
Hunter,
cookie
we need
flavor.
crumble flavors.
I don't eat crumble cookies. They're disgusting.
I find that hard to believe.
I don't. Swear on it. Right hand. On.
Just like you don't have any ramen in the house?
No, that was bought today.
No, it wasn't.
We don't believe that.
We don't believe that.
All right. Kentucky v. Troy, Kentucky.
I'm actually going to – well, no, I'm going to go Kentucky. However, I think they are banged up coming into the tournament, so they could struggle a little bit.
Kentucky banged.
Yeah, I could see the first half of this game being very close because Jackson Robinson is out for the year, but I do think Calipari isn't there anymore. So if I'm Kentucky, I'm not that concerned in the first round, so I'll go with Kentucky.
Kentucky. Not much else to be said.
UCLA, Utah State. I'm going with the Utah State. Whatever they are.
The Aggies.
Aggies. Yes, they are. I'm going with the Aggies. I think that UCLA not exciting. I don't. Anyway, onward. Utah State
I'm going to
win.
go UCLA in this one.
I will go with Utah State. I don't really know why. 7 seeds have only won 61% of the meetings. And I feel like this is going to be the one this year where the 10 wins. So I will go with Utah State.
Let's see. Meadow. UCLA, good defense. Utah State's offense is inconsistent, making them vulnerable to strong defense. But they can shoot, and UCLA struggles with rebounding. UCLA. Had a little eeny, meeny, miny, now.
Tennessee
Connor
Wofford.
popped it.
What did you say?
I'll do it if you do it.
No. It's a
Ridiculous.
kid-friendly show. Sometimes kid-friendly. Tennessee v. Wofford. I'm going Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Tennessee. I actually see this game kind of giving us some trouble. Maybe they shoot the lights out. Wofford does, and I mean our perimeter defense is good, but I'm still gonna go Tennessee because they have not played a perimeter defense like ours.
I will also go with Tennessee.
Purely because my odds are better picking Tennessee, I'll pick Tennessee.
Bye, John. That is it. That is round one. We will be back Saturday morning. If you all can.
I will be in North Carolina.
Well, you can get on your phone, but
I may be.
I'll be in a
in
hotel.
Murfreesboro.
No.
I
So will
think I
Grant.
can, but I have a cousin's wedding. But I should be able to join.
Screw your cousin.
I'll tell my cousin they can screw that night.
No.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Wow,
That's
we got
it.
a lot of viewers towards the end. 9.
You're only 58 minutes in.
56.
We will see you all later. Jesus loves you. Peace out.
I love you too. Hunter loves food. Jesus loves you, and I love you too.
Adios. We'll be back Saturday morning with a random crew.